Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is the part 2 of the Motionless and White concert video. So I went and saw them, like I said, 2 days ago, if you watched my previous video. And I had meet and greet, and so the meet and greet was for Falling in Reverse, Issues, and Motionless and White, but I really didn't care about Falling in Reverse or Issues because I don't listen to them. I used to be a fan of Falling in Reverse, but I'm not anymore. So I solely bought the meet and greet for Motionless and White, even though the other two bands were on it. So you go into the venue and it's like split up. Like when you first walk in, it's Falling in Reverse, and then you walk down some steps and it's Issues, and then after that, Motionless and White. So I, did the other photos and then get to the point that I'm like finally excited for, and I go up to Motionless and White, and I just ran up to Chris. I don't know, I just got this like burst of excitement because I remembered the tour with Korn and everything he did for me, and I was like, I want to see Chris. So I ran up to Chris and I hugged him, and he goes, "Hi, it's so nice to see you." Well, like he remembered me, and even like when he said that, I was like shaking because I don't know, I didn't expect him to remember me again, and he did, which made me just like ecstatic already. And then I was like, I want to hug all of them, so I went and hugged Vinny and then Ghost because I'm stupid and I ran to hug Chris, who was in the middle. So then I ran back and hugged Ryan and Ricky. And so when I went up to Ghost to give him his hug, he goes, "It's so nice to see you." And I told him the same thing and that I really missed him, and he gave me a nice tight hug. And I love Devin so much. For those of you who don't know, Devin's a huge inspiration to me, like beyond words, and he's always been so kind to me. Like him and Kylie both have just been the absolute sweetest to me. And a lot of my makeup looks, like when I started doing character makeup, it was heavily influenced by Devin. So I got like super, super excited to see him. And then I gave Chris like letters to give them. I always write them letters, and I asked Chris if we could hand them out because I didn't want to, take up too much time. And he pulled me in for another hug, and I didn't expect him to, and he like pulled me in for a hug and told me it was nice to see me again. And then the photographer's like, okay, like, like kind of pushing me out. Well, it was Adrian's turn. Adrian wanted me in his picture, so I asked her if I could be in his, and she's like, I guess. And Adrian walks up to Ryan, and Ryan goes, "I have something for you." And he hands Adrian a wrapper, like a straw paper wrapper. And we thought it was really funny because Adrian loves Ryan. Like, he always stands by Ryan in the pictures, and he just really likes Ryan. So we thought it was really cute. And I stood by Ghost for this picture, and Adrian like went up like between Chris and Ryan, and Chris told Adrian it was nice to see him again too. And when we were leaving, he told me again it was nice to see me. Like, he told me like 3 times it was nice to see me, and I just like I just know how genuine he is. Like, he means it. Like, he's so honestly, Chris is one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. Like, not even like, oh, nicest band members, nicest like famous people. He's one of the nicest human beings I've ever met, and just so genuine and so sweet. So just always experiencing that. Honestly, I mean, I know I'm always like, after a concert, I probably sound ridiculous because I'm like, oh, this is the best day of my life. This was the best day, blah, blah, blah. Like, I know I always sound like that. But every concert with them just is irreplaceable to me. They all hold so much value in my heart. Nothing will ever compare to when Chris messaged me and gave me those tickets and met me. Like, when he went, I was, blah, 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 when he went out of his way to meet me, like, nothing will ever compare to that. That is one of the most special moments in my life, and honestly the best day of my life. But all these others, like, if you watched my previous video, like, even what happened with Kylie and just all these things are just all the best moments for me. They're just so important to me, and I will hold them in my heart forever. So thank you so much for watching this video. I know I get like really like, I don't know, preachy when I see them. I'm like, not preachy, but I just get really like, I get preachy when I talk about Chris. I'm like, Chris is so nice. Chris is the best person. But it's true. If you've met him, you know that. He really is. And even just seeing them is such like an experience. Like, it's nothing compares to seeing them for me. Like, being in the same room as these people that I look up to, these people that have honestly, just done so much for me. Like, being in the same room as these people that are miles away from me normally. just, there's no greater feeling in the world. And then when their concerts are playing, like, I'm literally lost in another world. Like, nothing could take me outside of that. Nothing else matters. The whole world is just gone. It's that experience. And even when their songs are playing, like when some of the songs that have just like had so much meaning to me when they play, like I find myself holding back tears through so many of those songs. Like these tears of happiness, these tears of just pride for these people that mean the absolute world to me, and I get like so emotional. So I'm sorry if like that sounds really weird to you, but they're something I'm just so passionate about and I love with all of my heart. And it's just something, I mean, I've been listening to these guys since I was in 6th grade. I've been a fan for over 7 years, and I just, my hair's like, oops, stuck. Anyways, I remember when I found them, I found Ghost in the Mirror, and I was like, Ghost in the Mirror is so good. Their other songs are kind of scary, though. Like, I was in 6th grade, and now look at what has become. Like, it's just an amazing journey I don't see ending anytime soon. I love them endlessly, and I will do whatever I can to support them always. I mean, even if it's just buying out their merch booth, which I do every single time I see them, because it's just one of my favorite ways to show my support. And they really deserve it more than anyone in the world. They are the nicest men. So, if you haven't had a chance to meet them and you want to, don't worry, it'll come and it'll be great. They're so sweet, and I really do mean that. So, thank you guys for watching once again. Have a good rest of your day or night, wherever you are. I love you all so much. Bye!